My narcissistic mom kicked me out of the house I was paying for. Dad stayed quiet. Now they're calling me 45 times a day. But I'm done. I, 28 male, was living with my parents and siblings in a house I paid for. I handled everything. Rent, electricity, water, groceries, internet. Every bill was in my name. I worked long hours just to keep everyone afloat, and somehow I was still treated like I was in the way. My mother is a textbook narcissist. It's always been her way or the highway. She's loud, controlling, manipulative, and absolutely incapable of admitting when she's wrong. No matter what I did, it was never enough. She constantly belittled me, acted like she was in charge of my house, and made sure everyone saw me as the difficult one. My dad, he just sits there. He's silent, always has been. He doesn't speak up for me, never has. It's like he's allergic to conflict unless it's me. Then suddenly he wants to keep the peace, which really means keep your mother happy. I used to look up to him. Now I just see someone who abandoned me emotionally a long time ago. They never respected me. Not once did they say thank you. Not once did they treat me like an adult, like a provider, or even like family. Just a tool, an ATM, a background character in their little world, useful only when needed. One day, after another ridiculous fight about something she started and somehow blamed me for, my mom told me to get out if you don't like how I run things. I looked at her, this woman who has lived under a roof I paid for, and said nothing. I just left. I packed a small bag, grabbed my essentials, and walked out. No goodbye, no fight, just silence. Because at that point, there was nothing left to say. I was done screaming to be heard by people who never cared to listen. Within hours, my phone lit up. 45 missed calls, text after text. Where are you? You're acting childish. Don't abandon your family. Come back and be a man. The irony of her telling me to be a man when I've been the one holding this family up for years is actually laughable. Suddenly, my absence was a problem. Not because they missed me, but because they missed the benefits of having me there. The bills don't pay themselves. The fridge isn't magically full. The Wi-Fi doesn't stay on out of love. My dad didn't even call, not once. Probably sitting there in silence while she spirals, pretending none of this is happening. That's been his move my whole life. Stay quiet, keep her calm, and let me take the hits. It hurts. Not because they kicked me out, but because it proved what I always suspected. They never saw me as a son, just a resource. And now that I've walked away, they're realizing they weren't in control like they thought. The weirdest part is how calm I feel. I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd be sad. But mostly, I feel peaceful, lighter, like I finally stepped out of a long, miserable shadow. I don't know what happens next. Maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they won't. But that's not my problem anymore. I gave everything I had to people who saw me as disposable, and now they can live without me. Let them. I'm done being the glue that held together a family that never even wanted me whole.